Okay, let's go. I think we are live now. I don't know. Okay, let's go. I think we are live now. Yeah, we are perfect. So, I'm sorry. I had the first time this. This was the first time like I did it with the thing set up with the should I say it, with the pre-set up stream. So it was a new thing to me. I'm gonna have to adjust make my new times and sales my times and sales new, because somehow I closed everything over the weekend and display. I don't need time on this one, and I don't need price on this one either. This is just my very small lots, basically, to gauge the kind of volume that's coming in. So here we do want to see price. We don't need time, and last significant digits. Need 7. We want 4. Let's do 4. Yeah, that's a lot alike here. And yeah, that's what I like for this one. We also gonna be filtering this from 10 lots to, yeah, basically 1,000 lots. Make this small for now. Okay. So here we want to have this, and this is my my big size tape. So we're gonna be filtering it from 3 to, just in case someone drops over 1,000 lots. Don't want to mistake it. Don't need. I do need price, but as well I only need like 2 is a little bit less. So only need the 4 last. On this one, there is probably not much coming in though before the open, but yeah, let's keep it up anyways. So we're a little bit late here, but it's fine. I check here. Okay, all good. Yes, then I have to check if you can see this all very well too. Since I won't be needing the time here, I'm gonna have it put like this. I'm gonna make my camera a little bit smaller here, so you can see my full times and sales hit. Grabbed another coffee. I was recording a YouTube video earlier. Yeah, but I kind of spilled my coffee. So because I wanted to like browse it into the camera, I spilled it all over my shirt. So I had to get a new coffee and a new shirt. So but that's this. So then let's get into the pre-market analysis here. I'm gonna turn here this live stream off, so I need less data. So where we wanna go today? Where does price wanna go today? So like always, first we look at the hourly Actually, first we look at the daily. I mean, I'm long biased today. Honestly, I do think we should go higher and have some follow through after this day yesterday, and maybe the top of the range. So I do like 80. I like 80 here a lot, on the around 87. Let's say from 75 to 80, maybe here. 80, 85-ish. If we go down, maybe around here, this low node. Because I do think we're gonna get stuck in here for at least today in this bell curve. I don't see it breaking out. And maybe come to the top, then we need a retest and then higher on the daily. So I think we might be seeing 80 today, maybe 75 to 80. Then a little pullback into the 60s. Maybe some consolidation inside day or something like, or indecision and a breakout. So that's my bigger time frame analysis, but that's not so important for today. So I was looking at the market earlier. Okay, when I woke up, I saw this little on the 5-minute chart breakout here. These were just some not the actual trades. I was like tick drilling, stuff like this, cut reverse drills earlier. So then here, okay, we did come to 61s here. Okay, so this was also we did already test it, so I think so 61, not trend line. So 61 could be kind of important here. We also have a very high low node here, so in the overnight we came up to 50. 54, 55. Let's make a line here. We have the overlight high. Let's make another line here. Go down to the 5 minutes. If we look at the volume profile, just from today, when did we close? Here, so this is the correct volume profile. If we fall back in, maybe though down here is also might also be obviously we have 50. I think that's good for now. So let's leave him with this. I like the ones I kind of like for today. Like it's just levels, I want to be careful to trade around. Okay, so once we approach those levels, I want to be a little bit careful. Okay, so but this doesn't mean if we go there, okay, I'm entering long or short or anything like this. It's just something I want to be aware of additionally. Okay, to like to everything else, just to give me some context, to be honest. So we do have 3 minutes till the open. Okay. So we're getting pretty close to the open. Yeah, which is great. So now we see some. Now we look here in the volume profiles. So since I sat down, so we have here one bell curve. We have here another bell curve. So 57 55 is gonna be interesting. Now we see some bigger sellers. Okay. I don't trade before we have the actual open. I don't like it because sometimes I do get into trades before the open, but very rarely. Okay, most of the time I just wait the open, get some idea where price wants to go in the day. Okay, I get a feel for the day because I also think like actual how the price behaves in the first few minutes after the open. Kinda makes some, not like shows how it wants to do in the day, but if it blow out in either direction immediately after the session opens, okay, most of the time I think I've seen some correlation that it wants to trend a bit, okay, but if we're just trading inside a range after the open for a while, for a couple minutes, I kind of feel like we are into a range bound day. But let's see. You can't know, for sure, obviously. You can never know. So right now we're still at the lows of this bell curve. We had some nice volume build up here. Now we see some big sellers hit. Okay, this is a big institutional sellers hitting with 170 lots. We do see some liquidity sitting here. That's probably gonna be taken. So if you have just one so huge liquidity stick out on a side, most of the time gonna be taken. So at least yeah, no, it's got taken. Now we do see some filling up below it. Here's some more liquidity. Okay, we see some absorption here in the lows. Now we have the open. Okay, opening print. Do we want to jump in here in either direction? Not really for now. It's not clean enough to me yet. Do seem like we want to go up. I want to see it hold 45s again, test and hold 45s again. I want to see it hold above here. Now strong bias commit. Really want to see like the bias showing me here that they want to commit. They are not committing. Now we see some mid-size hit. Still mostly mid-size though. Now we see some bigger bias commit here as well. Bigger buyers are hitting this, but price is going down. Seems like they can't hold it for now. Big sellers committing here in the lows. That's usually a sign that we're going lower. We still have big sellers hitting here. Immediately got rejected of this bell curve. Now let's see, do we see some follow through here from sellers? Yes, we do. So we do see some follow through here from sellers. I'm gonna put this up a little bit so you can see my P&L a bit better. So the sellers are committing here, but we do see big buyers still being interested. So I'm not trusting this for a short for now. Could be just liquidity taking here. If we see the like 185 lots, 64 lots, okay. At 52, so he hit 52s. Now I see if this is a bit also defending 52s or they just giving up here. They are not hitting immediately after we fall below that, so now we see them hit 51.50 as well. maybe it wants to test 50. So 50 was such a huge magnet, okay, all the time. So maybe we want to get to 50 before big sellers are hitting, but they're not getting it down. Now the bid is pulling. A lot of mid-size selling here in the 5150s, but they're just getting absorbed for now. More mid-size selling here. Mid-size buying, but it's getting off as strong and holds it. Okay. Having some big size hits into the 50s as well here. Seems like you want to run it down further for now. We hit my interesting level here at 49.75. That's what I was looking for in the pre-market prep earlier. Lots of volume traded here. We should see a pullback here. I just want to see some bigger buyers commit. No, the bigger buyers are committing. I'm trying to get a fill here. I don't want to chase this.
Order submitted.
Now we really need to go in order for me to stay in this trade. Moving break even +1 here. Wanna see the rip. I'm out. I'm just taking a small scalp here to start the day off, build some cushion in the green. Probably gonna go higher here. But I need to get a little bit warmed up here. So it's good for now. It's enough for now. That's enough. I mean, could have held it. So like, actually expecting value was shifting in my favor. I should have held this trade. I really should have held this trade. So it was my level I was looking at in the pre-market. Okay. So it was good setup. I saw some bigger buyers coming in. So a retracement to at least 52.50s was kind of obvious. But once again, you never know, and just starting the day off with a win, okay, is always good for the confidence. With some cushion, okay. Now I'm just waiting a bit, okay. So we had these huge bell curves from the opening range. Okay, this was the opening range pretty much. Then we fell through, built here this one. Just traded a little bit down here. Now we're back here into the highs. Now can we break 53.50 to the upside? That's the question for now. If we fail here, we might be in lower. Okay, at least to the bottom of this bell curve again. If we fail here, at least here, maybe down again. But right now I see big buyers on the tape. Okay, so it's not a short for me around here, 53.50. Not I mean, we did see it fail, but immediately reclaim here. Do we see bigger players hit? Yes, we do. Okay, we pretty much cleared 53.50. we find a bid here. We do find a bid here around 53.50. Okay. Now they're pulling again. Okay. But we don't see any bigger size sellers hit here. So some mid-size, okay, but the bigger guys are still buying this here. We do have a decent bid. So in my opinion, we're gonna go up to this range at least to 56, 56s. But I don't wanna, I don't wanna long it here either, really, to be honest. Because I do still see it's are struggling here. Big sellers could come in any moment here. I want a clean break above 53.50 for me to short this. And this wasn't a clean break above yet. Okay. We're still struggling here. I might be tempted even to short this. Bigger sellers are starting to commit here once again. I'm more thinking short. We see more big sellers sit here. It's a decent setup, but the bid is still strong, and those sellers could all be stuck here, and then we see it pop. So it's still not enough for me to short here. Not enough to long either. Just stuck here in this range, and you just get chopped up if you're trading this range, in my opinion. For now. A lot of mid-size, a lot of bigger players hit. Now a lot of mid-size buying, getting absorbed here. We do have a lot of sellers stuck here now. Now what happens here? Are they getting out? Are those sellers getting out, or are they committing even more? We do see them fail here now. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go. If you look at the 30-second charge, this was 52. It's respected. Yeah, I do think we're gonna test the lows here again. Are we struggling here? Do see some bigger buys here as well, but we only traded up to 53.25 and then failed immediately afterwards. Probably a good short entry here, but still hesitant. Do see still some big sellers hit here, the 50s, okay. Kind of the feeling you want to run it lower. Today, once again, a little bit hesitant, okay, on my trigger. What can you do? I do think we want to make a new low, at least by a tick or two here. Let's see if we have follow through. We do have follow through, so we might be in lower. We do have big size follow through. So usually when you hit the bottom of a range, okay, and you still see big sellers hit, in my opinion at least, what I've noticed is that we're in to go lower, okay, so this doesn't look like a bottom for me, even though we're going up sharp now again. Could have been a bottom too, so like who knows. If you look here, and it does look sharp, like it's going up sharp now. We also see big buyers commit here, but yeah, like I said, it's usually not what you want to see here. If there's still on a break of low, still big sellers hit, so usually it's a sign that we're in for another leg down. Yeah, we're in here we go. Here comes another leg down. Yeah, today is again one of those days. I'm having a very good read on the market for now and what's happening, but I'm kinda hesitant on pulling the trigger. Okay, so gotta be a little bit quicker again. But it happens very often on Monday, so when you have the weekend off, then you come back Monday, okay, even if you finish the week strong, you're very often like still a little bit rusty on Monday. But we don't have any stress, so it's all good. So like, sorry for my dog. Let's just take one trade at a time. We're up for the day, okay, so everything's good. Yeah, we will see now. We have still big sellers. Actually, no, the last time big sellers hit was at 47.25. Okay, so we're seeing a little bit of lack of big sellers here. Still no big sellers here. Now we have some big sellers here. This could go lower here. Yeah, we still see some big selling. still some continuation to the downside, very well possible. So we broke through here. That's my levels I'm marked out, have marked out in the pre-market, okay. Kind of bottom tick to 45s here, but we do see still some big sellers here. So I think we might go to the 42s here. Probably maybe see a pullback to 49s. Maybe here a pullback to 49.25, 49.50, and then a continuation down. Now we see them already struggling here at 47.75. But it was a decent push down, so I'm not entering short here. So maybe 49s. If it fails at 49, so basically 50, just below 50. If it fails, I'm inclined to short here. But I'm not shorting this because I'm still right, or even though when my trade is down a lot, and I don't like that. I like having a close stop where I know where I'm wrong is pretty close. It could be all we get for the pullback, okay, and we could just continue lower here from now on, because we do find a strong offer here. So it's probably it for the pullback. We don't find any bid here really. Yeah, probably that was the pullback. But then again, it's okay. So like, if you miss out on a trade or two, it's no big deal, okay? You can miss out, it's no problem. I'd rather miss out on a trade or two than be wrong, okay? We would have traded up to... okay, this was actually the low note. Yeah, maybe could have shorted here as well, but I would have liked it to come up to the 50s and fail. Maybe have another leg in this pullback. But we didn't, so it's fine. Like again, it's the Monday problems. Monday I'm hesitant on my trigger button. If you watched Friday's video, for example, I'm so fast on pulling the trigger. But on Monday it's just sometimes difficult for me, because again, that's also why I did tick trails and cut and reverse trails before the session today. But yeah, on sim obviously, but yeah. Still keeps me hesitant and slow, but it's fine. So we do have some low notes here which getting blasted right now. So we don't see it come all the way to the 52.50s. I don't like longing off here. So if I long it, I would maybe consider longing after a break of 52.50. Okay, if we see sellers run out or something like this, maybe for a reversal play. But for now, it's no still too much big sellers here. Okay, in order to long this, especially big sellers interested in the lows. Okay. So what happens now? Now we gotta see, we gotta check. We had some big buyers come in here. So we had this low note here, which has a lot of stops probably sitting at around 48.50, okay. Now if we trade up there, now's the question. Do we get a fast push through? Okay. This is pretty much a snap on low volume, also on low size contract, and it's probably just a stop hunt and we go back down. And we're struggling here again at 48.50s and getting immediately shot back down. This was though so the selling down here was just a bit pulling and no like big offers. Okay, so I don't trust this. I don't. I don't trust this for a down move now here to hold actually. So I do think we're gonna get there up to the 48s again, and maybe I'll grab some liquidity up there because we probably have lots of stops just above it. And then maybe fail at 50 and then tank again. If I'm wrong, I'm just not in the trade and I don't want to. Okay, now we see some big size hit. Today is just not the best. Not the best. Pulling the trigger. I don't think this is a bottom though. Like once again, we had some big size sellers hitting into the lows. So for me this indicates, okay, if they're hitting the lows here, okay, on volume, they're having much more contracts left to fill, which they're limiting and filling all the way on the pullbacks. And maybe then get out here at around break even more in profit, okay? Those guys are not losing money when they're trading, with most of the time not at least. And you don't always need to be right. You just need to be right more often than you're not. Now we watch closely, okay? We saw it bottom tick here. Thing is, we don't have big buyers here, which we need if we wanna clear this to the upside. Now some mid-size immediately, some mid-size selling, but we're starting to find a bid here now. So we're finally starting to find a bid, okay, which is interesting. So maybe now they want to go up for the stop loss hunt, okay. We're finally finding a bid. Once again too slow on the entry. So we have this nice bell curve here. We've built this bell curve here with a low node around here, and obviously the real low nodes here, okay. We are finding a strong bid, so the bid is really getting strong here. We do have some buyers really absorbing a shit ton of orders. I do think they want to run this up. Thinking about entering long here.
Order submitted.
A little bit late, so it wasn't the best entry. Still staying in this trade for now. Wanna see it go now. We see no trade here, which is bad. Losing confidence in this trade. Now I wanna see it break and trade here. We're not trade. I really wanna see it push now. It has to go or not.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Okay, out at break even here. It's just not going, and we don't have any contracts trading here twice or 2 or 3 times. So, yeah. Didn't trust it anymore. Ah, shit. But I can always re-enter. Where's my confidence today? Fuck. Should have stayed in this long. Shit, man. Yeah, whatever. So now we hit the 49, so this is what I was thinking about earlier. So if this is just a stop loss grab, or if we are like full on mean reverting here. Looks like a short to me. I need to get it. And I'm back. So. Okay, we still see big sellers. Okay, let's see. Nothing for now because I wanted the table, so I didn't know where exactly and what exactly happened. So I'm missing a little bit of context. But I'm still more thinking of shorting this here. I really do think they just want to trap those buyers here. So in the bigger picture of things from what I've seen earlier, because like I said, so we came up to 49.25, failed, but found a bid again at 47s, which is a normal pullback. Now we traded one tick above it. Now we're into the 50s. So this was my area from earlier. I said that be willing or interested in possibly shorting if we fail if the 50s, okay? And we do fail on the 50s, okay. Do we find some immediately buyers now? No, we don't. Breaking down. Now I want a short, ideally of here.
Order submitted.
Maybe get a fill here. I don't think get it though.
Order submitted.
Okay, nice. Get a fill here. Oh shit, to find the stone. We do have a strong offer here. Risk reward is kinda good on this trade. But if we're holding here now, I'm out.
Order submitted.
Trying to get out here.
Order cancelled.
Okay, took a small loser on this one. We do have some big upset buyers now, and we do have a strong bid as well. So that's why I didn't like this trade anymore. We failed again at 50. Now we have some real size hit here. But they're taking all the liquidity.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Oh no. Okay, gut. Na. Ich habe nur vorher TikToks gemacht. Da haben sie. Now I want to see if we can actually break here.
Order cancelled.
Nice. good one. Whew. Ja.
Weißt du, was witzig war, wenn wir halt auch über diese Twitch, die streamen kanntest, wo die diese coole Plattform haben, dann immer wenn du einen Trade gewinnst, hast du halt so irgendeinen
Ja, voll.
Diese
So, money, money,
Celebration.
money.
Ja, das regnet
Ja,
das Geld.
voll.
Kann man das machen?
Ja, das kann man sich irgendwie machen. Yeah, today is kind of tricky. So I took this short because I saw 50. The offer was very strong on 50. They held, so a lot of size hit into 50 and it didn't move it. It was a single tick, and then the sellers committed and hit 40, 90, 75 as well. Moved it down 2 ticks. So I thought we're gonna get a breakdown. Okay, at least to here around this area where we take profit. Also ended up sitting. So it's fine for now. I'm happy with this trade. Yeah, today is kind of tricky. I did have a pretty good read early on the market, but yeah. So my read early on was pretty good, but I wasn't able to execute on it. Now my read is a little bit worse, and I'm executing, but it's still fine. So still green for the day for now. That's what counts. Now we're getting close to the lows of day again. I really do think my voice today. I really do think price wants to test the overnight lows at 42s. Okay, usually this liquidity gets taken if it's so close. Yeah, I don't know. I do think price wants to go to 52.50 at least, or wherever yeah, 52.50 at least at some point today, because it likes to grab overnight lows. But yeah, let's see. For now, this is holding so far. We do have some big size hitting even below it, so we do have some big sellers committing even below 45. So for me, this is there's still some more downside in it, in my opinion. So usually you see some more down action if big sellers are also hitting into the lows, you know. But you never know when, you know. That's the problem. When do you enter and when do you exit? So right now we have here 50, this low note at 56.75 holding very well. We did have a bottom tick here to 44s once again. Now we're breaking. Now even big size hits. Okay, big size hits. Do have some big seller buyers as well, but this for me, okay, seeing so much orders, bigger size orders executing on the short size actions, shows me we're in down for a little bit more downside action. So here we go. Now we're getting close there. Okay, I do think we're gonna see a rip through 52.50 here to grab the overnight liquidity here, because he was the overnight low. We've seen here like price skipped and not traded, which is interesting. Okay, but they want to take this liquidity here. Yeah. Okay, now now let's see. Okay, was this it for today? Okay, now I might be interested in longs again. We've taken the overnight liquidity. Okay, thing is, we did see some bigger sellers still hit it But were they just hitting it to break it and fill up the limit buy orders with the stops of the retail traders? That's the question for now. Or are they actually trying to move it down further? Now this is the low noted area from earlier that kind of held well. So now 45s also, but I'm not so much interested in 45s, more the 46, 75s, 47 area here for a potential re-enter on a short, okay? So if we say see price fail here, like maybe push a little bit through, get shit on immediately, okay? This would be perfect for a short entry here. Struggling to get up there. We do see some big buyers still interested here. So that's like what I don't like to see so much for a short entry. This bid is not all too strong though. It only took 50, 70 contracts to push it down. Seem maybe this was it for the retracement. We still see 50. Okay, they're hitting at 50, 45s. Okay, but they're not moving it up. I'm not shorting though on when I see this. Okay, at 45s. Even though it might be a good place to enter a short, for me it's and for my trading style and strategy, I'm not interested in shorts if I see this. Okay. I still think there's room, okay, to at least 46, 75, 47 for test, okay. Good ball. Now this is some interesting. So now bigger sellers are stepping up again. Now you could potentially short here. Thinking about shorting. But I really would love to see it come back up here. We're also now at the low of this bell curve here, okay, we have so little volume here, so yeah, would have been a good short entry after all, but for me it wasn't safe enough. My stop would have been too wide on it, because I wouldn't have been wrong in my opinion unless till I'm in the 48s, okay. So if I'm entering here, I'm risking basically for almost 3 points until I'm wrong, okay. And I like to have my point where I'm wrong on the trade be way closer, okay, so I know where I could and should exit. It held again, okay, we basically double bottomed here, but we didn't get a nice shove back up. So we have a bottom tick here, theoretically, okay. We also see lack of big sellers in the lows. So I'm starting to be interested in longs here. We don't see any commitment down. In the lows, we're starting to find a bid. Buyer stepping up, okay. On the mid-size at least. And now I'm already too late for the long. Just too slow today on the execution. Thinking too much here. See almost no pullback here. Bigger buyer starting to commit. Ah! Hell. Ah, would have been a good long here. Would have been a good long. Jesus. Weekly to 46.75. Now we see more and more big buyers commit here. I would love to see a retest to 45, a hold, and then I'm entering long, okay. Wanna see 45s, wanna see a retest to 45s. Finding a bit there. Just sellers running out here, the 45s. Didn't even get to 45 here. Finding a good bid here. Nobody's selling here.
Order submitted.
I'm long in here. Okay. It's a little bit chased, to be honest. I don't think we get any further pullback than this. Oh, now we're stuck here. Don't like this. Moving to break even. Don't want to see it fall back in here. Probably gonna get stopped out, but
Order
yeah.
fell.
Could have pulled the trade here when I saw it getting stuck. Now we're in the 45s.
Order submitted.
Now I do like this trade a lot. I do like this trade a lot. We found a strong bid here as well. Ah, why are we not going?
Order submitted.
Ah.
Order canceled.
But this was a little bit of freeze. I I should have exited market here. Probably, but anyways, lucky. 2 times now that we got stuck and I didn't take profit and rather just set it out. It was, yeah. Gonna breathe through a little bit now. Gonna wait with taking the next trade because this was not well executed here. So I have to wait a second and breathe. So I felt emotional, I felt stressed in this trade. So no point in keep on trading. I do see it fail here now. Yeah, Gladfinker exited. 44. Do have buyers here. Now the bid is getting a little bit weaker. Here as well again. So we do see bid a little bit getting a little bit weaker here. Oh, now we see some big sellers starting to commit here. And 43 see. But the bid took them. I think, let's see if they're also absorbing here and willing to hit higher. Yeah, they're willing to hit higher as well here. We do see some mid-size hit here. For now, it seems like they really want to push it down below here, 43.50s. Maybe get another test of the low or break. Does seem like it to me. Bigger buyers committing here, but sellers are defending. Seems like there's no more big selling here for now. Now they're back on the offer here. They're not immediately hitting to the bid. Okay, so sellers taking a little break now. This was a hard rejection though.
Order submitted.
I don't want to see it trade above 45s or I'm exiting on the first pullback if we break 45s. I just think we are in it for another low. Let's put it a little bit further here in case we do fall through. For me, this looks like we want to make at least one more flush down, you know, because we still have big sellers like really interested here, always rejecting every pullback. So I want to see one more flush here. Also tempting to take my money here. Now I want to see it flush. I'm hitting the flat bottom. Can we see a flush?
Order canceled.
Okay, we just got one tick, so we got one tick lower. Probably gonna get this flush, but I'm taking my money for now. I don't want to let this come against me. Can you? Can enable depth imbalance and auction vista. Yeah, I'm looking into this after the trading session. But sorry, I'm gonna be looking into how to enable this after the trading session. But for now, no, I'm not really looking at the auction vista. So I'm just looking at the order flow. So my eyes are pretty much all the time just looking here at the market orders. Also, like kinda in my view is also this. So my times of sales and the market orders are my main focus, and those bell curves where we're at. So that's where I'm looking. I'm pretty much not looking at the auction vista at all. I'm also looking now at the chart here. It's just when we get a bottom tick or something like this, or a top tick, okay. What I do like to do is get on the auction vista, because if you see, like for example, to the tick here, then it also marks where the levels on the DOM where this tick was, okay. So that I know, okay, when we get the here on, for example, here right now, okay, I know, okay, 45, 44, 50 was the low, okay, for example. So that's why, pretty much the reason I have auction vista up. And I also like to have it in, how should I say it, just in my peripheral vision a little bit here, just to see some like smaller patterns, you know, if I see a breakout, if I see a double top, if I see a head and shoulders and stuff like this here, okay. I don't trade off of patterns, but it just gives me like a little bit of additional confirmation on my trades, okay. Good thing I pulled the trade here. Could have reversed it here also. Would have probably been a good idea to reverse it here. Just because, the same reason I took profit, because I thought, okay, we're probably not gonna go lower, because we ticked to the bottom, okay, seen no follow through of any big sellers, and then price get kind of stuck, but it's okay. Happy with my small win for now. Also, and that's also the reason. Same reason, like I have the auction vista up, is I have my 30-second and my 4,000 tick chart up. So, for example, now you just like you can see, okay, now we traded again to 47.25 and sold off from there, okay. Here, for example, or on a bigger time frame here, okay. So I have like my channels and my price action in general. So I can also see price action a little bit here. But okay. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'll definitely look into enabling auction with the imbalances. But after, now I'm still yeah. I wanna do it on Sim first, because then if I just start doing it on the live in a session, it's I could get distracted too much by the auction Vista. So I wanna give it, if I implement new things to my trading, I wanna give it a little bit of time on a Sim, just maybe when I do my tick trails or my cut and reverse trails and stuff like this on the Sim. I like to implement it then, and not right away, when I'm actually trading. So, but now I need to form some context here again. So we came up to 47.25. So pretty much the top of this bell curve. Now we're trading the low of the bell curve again. We do see some big sellers hit here. Now we get the flush. That was what I was looking for earlier. We still see some big size selling into the lows, so we're probably gonna go down further. That's just my biggest indicator, to be honest, to figure out if it's an actual low or not. If we see like really big players hitting into the lowest prices, hitting there with market orders. Usually it's in for another leg down, not the end of a trend. A bigger trend. Could have shorted here at the 43.50s. Blown out end of bottom of this bell curve. Would have made sense here to short here. Whatever. You see some big sellers hit here and commit. Would love to enter short here. We're probably gonna go lower, but I don't like to have that big of a stop, like always. Because I'm not wrong until 45 pretty much. I don't want that big of a stop. I do see it flushing down further. Now maybe, yeah, actually, we don't see any bigger sellers hit. No big sellers committing. Maybe now now we see big buyers coming in here.
Order submitted.
Now I'm actually entering this long. Can we break here, or do we get rejected? If we get rejected here, I'm out. No rejection, no clear rejection yet. We're still finding a bid here. Still like this trade. We do have a good bid here. Yeah. Now we need to push through though. No, I don't want to have it come back against me.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Okay. Good one. I still think we're gonna go higher. Probably could have held it a little bit longer here. At least to see it come back first. But I don't know. Danke. Are we holding above it? I'm probably in for another leg higher to the 47s here. We do see some sellers commit here, the 45s again, but the bid is strong. We do have a strong bid here. But the sellers are just relentless. But the bid is taking it. So kind of nowhere lands. But we don't have aggressive buyers now. It's going up on low volume even. So still think we're gonna go to the 47s here for now. Just because the bid is so strong and the offer is kind of weak. We do see the aggressive selling, but the offer is just not strong enough. Yeah, now we're into the 47s. Could have held this trade here, probably, but who knows? Hindsight is always. Hindsight is 20/20.
Was machst du da mit der Tastatur?
Da ist mein Hotkey für Flatte. Now we're once again approaching these 47s. Lots of stops gonna sit up here. Thing is, we actually traded above those stops, so we actually already traded above. So we traded one price higher and didn't have any follow through. So for me, that's kind of saying, okay, we want to hold here because, yeah. We still have some big buyers hit 47s, but some more. Would love to short here, but I'm not shorting into this. Okay, so this is pretty much the reason I'm not shorting here. Ah, das andere. Ja, das ist nicht. Ja, ich glaube, das war nicht von groß. So now we're at the highs again, 48. Now we don't see any more big buyers hit though into the highs. Now I forget. Now I'm kind of tempted to short here. And we went down. Once again, too slow on the trigger. We still see some. We still. The doggy dog. Still see some big buyers hit here. They're also taking the bid. Yeah. Was? Sorry, I had some had some lag. Had some laggy lag. Again. Like I'm lagging here. I don't know why. My internet doesn't have problems. I'm gonna wait a bit with entering. Just because I'm lagging, and I'm not gonna wanna enter a trade when I'm lagging here. And now it's it seems like we wanna break this. But there is no real no big volume here. The follow through. It does look kind of like a breakout, but the offer is strong, so I really would love to see some big size hit if we want to break out of this range here. No, now they're selling it even again.
Order submitted.
So I'm trying to get filled short here with a stop loss.
Order
Above
submitted.
here. I really want to see it fall though. Don't want to see this come back against me. Do see some mid-size buying. So I don't want to see a trade above 48.25s. If you trade above here,
Order submitted.
I'm trying to
Order
get out
canceled.
here. Taking a loss here on this one. I think we go higher, yeah. I should have maybe moved my stop to break even. This loss was not necessary. Ah, shit. what happens at 50. So could have exited here maybe with a 2-3 tick winner also. Don't know. But I had good risk reward on it to trade. Now maybe we wanna test the 50s. We do still see some big buying here. 49s. Mid-size is now starting to sell. Here again, some buying on the mid-size. Here maybe entering for long wouldn't also be that bad, but here we see some split up volume at 50. So do you want to take this liquidity or not? Nobody's taking this liquidity here. Nobody's taking it, even though it's just sitting a lot of liquidity. Now they've taken it. They've taken one. But we get pushed back down.
Order submitted.
Entering back in here. Maybe could have waited. Oh, it seems like we're holding the 49s for now. Kein Stress, kein Stress.
Wo hast du Lags?
Nicht da irgendwie was nicht. Das
Warte,
ist
guck dir, ich weiß nicht, wo mein Handy ist.
still hanging around 50s. Ja, wurscht.
Kannst du WLAN rausgehen?
Ja, oder einfach Qualität runterdrehen.
Ich bin aus dem WLAN draußen.
Okay, passt. Danke.
Ich glaube, es liegt eher am Computer.
Nein, es ist Internetverzögerung. Aber ist egal.
Order submitted. Order failed.
So we have this huge iceberg here at 50. It's just refilling constantly. So this is a plus setup for me. It's my range, my price. Just the iceberg refilling, immediately pushed back down. Under.
Order submitted.
This has so much upside here.
Order filled.
Just
Order canceled.
keeping a
Order submitted.
keeping a buy stop here at 50 at break even. I don't know. I kind of really want to see it fall, but it doesn't. I'm also good with just putting this shit.
Order canceled.
The instrument I'm trading with is Jigsaw and DS, so trading Jigsaw on DS. Yes, so on S&P futures. Ah, maybe should have taken off all here. Should have taken off all here. Probably. Ah, shit. Yeah, in a minute, wait. It's just getting like at 50 is so interesting level right now. So Jigsaw is my DOM where I execute here. And I'm trading DS. So the S&P or US 500 futures contract. Sorry, I wrote it in the chat with my other account. Just wrote it in the chat. So we're kind of struggling here. Struggling at 50 once again. Finding a strong bid here though, and running out of sellers. So we still have some decent buying at 50. Setting this footprint here now. So if we can break it now, I'm shorting.
Order
Seems
submitted.
like we can't.
Order
I'm
submitted.
shorting here. 51. Doesn't seem to me like we want to break this here. I think we're gonna break down here. Get a good healthy correction. Now we see the bid pulling here. Sellers are aggressive, but the bid is just strong here. So
Order submitted.
trying to get out
Order
here.
cancelled.
I just got out. Small loss. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's it. Yes, Rufzeichen.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
I do think this breakout was real. That's why I exited the other trade. Now I'm entering long. Not the best entry here at the top of the bell curve, but I do see this breaking, like we're running out of sellers. Big buyers are interested. Now the question is just how high we're gonna go.
Order submitted.
Trying to get the fill here on a free tick winner.
Order cancelled.
I'm gonna be chatting in 20 minutes, please. So we can talk in 20 minutes. You can also join my Discord if you want, and we can chat after the session a bit. Link is in description. but I can't chat while I'm trading. I need to build context and I need to look at the order flow. And I'm trading like yeah. Sorry, can't give a yeah. But again, you can just join my Discord. We can ask any questions you. Or after I'm finished trading in 20 minutes, so I will always trade till half, you know, so like 2 hours after the opens. Max was I trade time. Gave so much back, you know. It's kind of mad at myself. Just so such a tight range now. Just slowly grinding higher. Should have exited my short around here when I was still in profit, to be honest. And re-entered long. Would have been the best thing to do here. The 49s here. Yeah, it seems like price is going up, of course. Like, look on. Big buyers are pushing it up now. Probably gonna go to 45s, so around here, maybe 50, 54, 55s. Now we do see some big sellers here committing. Also, the bid is a little bit weaker now. Now maybe we turn. The alpha's holding here pretty well as well. The bid is still strong here. Oh, I should have shorted. Should have shorted here. Fuck. 42.50 was a good short entry. Now can we hold to 50s? Maybe get a pullback to 51. Short off of that. No. I would love to short it here at 51s, but price didn't come all the way back. $52.50 would have been the entry here. Yeah. Good time to short here. We failed it. Maybe at 50 you can short off 50 if we come back to 50, but maybe even here if we don't see sellers come in, buyers come in. Yeah.
Order
I'm
submitted.
shorting here now. We don't see any buyers here really. Should be in at least for another leg down. Can we blow this? So that's usually not the best sign. I do want to see bigger sellers hit now. If we're not hitting now, I'm out of this trade. Are they hitting? Now we see finally some mid-size hit. But we need bigger players to hit here. Now we see some buyers commit.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Jesus, I'm pissing away all my gains. I was up 250, man.
Order submitted.
We're entering a short here.
Order submitted.
Now my entry is better than earlier. Immediate since I'm good. Absorption here down in the lows. Now my entry here is way better. This trade. I still do need some follow through from the sellers here. Yeah, nice. That's what I like to see here. Now can we see a break here? Can we see a break and flush of the lows? Seems we traded one tick lower. Can we stay below here for 49.25? Would love to sell on a flush down here. Nice.
Order canceled.
Good one. Ah. Okay, Madsen back. No, for me, Kavi not. For me, price was not going higher. And like you saw, it didn't. So, you can be shouting all you want, bro, but fine. But what I was seeing is that we were at least in for another one push down, lower.
178.
Und leider wird es wieder zurückgeben.
Warum?
Ja.
Ist nicht geil.
Da, ja.
Da mach wenigstens mit dem Kopf, ja. Ja, mach wenigstens mit dem Kopf, ja.
Ja, ja. Ja. And now we can talk if you want. I'm finished trading. So what's your question? So I'm not taking any more trades for right now. But you saw I was pretty precise with my top call, you know. This price was obviously not going higher anymore. I think 50 was the perfect area to short. The first entry was just unfortunately a little bit below 50, so yes, I'm trading every day the US Open, also for 2 hours, so that's why I say now we can talk, because once the stock market opens, I'm trading for 2 hours. Yeah. Ja. Ja. Ja, gern. So once we like yeah, so I'm trading the US Open every day pretty much. And always yes, so I'm just looking yes every day. The US Open for 2 hours, scalping. But yeah, that's just my style that I'm profitable with. But you gotta see, remember I'm only like you saw, I'm going for small moves, just a couple ticks in either direction. So I need to be very precise with my entry. I can't just say, yeah, okay, price is probably gonna go higher, I enter long, because I usually try to be right about yeah, I'm also live every day since I've started this YouTube pretty much. I should have reshorted here again. 49.50s. Yeah, also since I'm on YouTube, since I'm on YouTube, I'm pretty much live trading every day, and also you can see the old sessions also and review them. So I have my old sessions up as well on my channel, so I don't delete, like if I'm bad a day or something like this, I don't delete it. You know, when you want to be, I don't know, what do you trade? As which product do you trade? Because I always just trade the S futures here, okay? And like I said, I have a 10 tick max stop, okay? So that's like two points. Yeah, sure. You can check in tomorrow. You can also look my older streams. I'm trading with Apex, you know. I don't know if you know. I also have a video on my trading strategy where I go a little bit in depth. So, like, if you look at price, you know, I'm only going for. So I have a fixed stop loss and take profit of 10 ticks in either direction. But usually I'm exiting way earlier. So this is just an emergency stop and a, let's say, emergency take profit. Yeah, you don't catch big points when scalping. I know that, but when you've been in this game long enough, it's not about catching big. Everybody's different. If it works for you and if you're profitable, great. Bin eine Minute noch. Okay, komm so. If it works for you and if you're like profitable with your strategy, it's fine. But I'm rather like taking consistently money out of the market, you know, and I'm profitable like almost every day because of scalping, because you have a lot of more trades every day. So if you only take like 1 or 2 trades a day, in my opinion at least, and then you have for example, you trade 1 to 3 risk reward trades and stuff like this, you're gonna have a lot of down days and stuff like this, and this just fucks with my psychology. So that's why I'm only scalping. So when you're scalping, you can't make a lot of money with one trade either, but you can also yeah, you don't lose a lot of money either, so you just make some money and lose some money. Not a lot in either direction. Das wäre ein guter Shot gewesen. Ja, geht's dann nicht. Ja, bitte. Okay. That's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed it. You can check out this, like I said, my channel. I'm live every day. The US session. So yeah. See you tomorrow.